So I got joy, joy, down in my soul. Said I've got joy, joy, down in my soul. Said I've got joy, joy, down in my soul. Said I've got joy, joy, down in my soul. If it was up to me.
What's up, Blended Squad? You already know what time it is. We are back for another incredible episode. Listen, it has been crazy so far. Loading the family up, getting on the cruise, going to Mexico, hitting Cayman Islands. But listen, today is my favorite day. Now, anybody that knows me, you know that I love the Jamaican culture. And up until this point, I never even been to Jamaica, but I grew up jamming Bob Marley, Buju Banton, Barrington Levy, Capleton. I mean, so many people, like the music goes on and on forever. But today is the actual day that I get to hit Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, right? It's about to be crazy. So the family's excited. We're getting ready to get up and hit Jamaica. What's going down? Where are we at, y'all?
Jamaica.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
London, you ready to go?
Yeah.
We are in Jamaica. The last day for the island cruise. And we are ready to have a good time. It's going down. Jamaica is a place that I've always wanted to come. I've always loved Jamaican music, Jamaican people. I can't even explain how I feel right now. Super excited. It's about to go down, you know? Yeah, man. So it's morning time. The family's heading to breakfast. And as we're eating breakfast, we look out the window and we see the ship docking into Jamaica. It is absolutely beautiful. I tell my family, no rush. I want to enjoy everything that we get to take in today. So let's just enjoy breakfast, check out the beautiful surroundings, and when we get finished, you know what time it is. Breakfast before we go into Jamaica. Y'all say what's up?
What's up?
London. London. Say hi. Okay. Man, it's a beautiful view in the background of the mountains. Let's see. So finally we get off of the ship and we are entering into Jamaica. And man, it was just so much to take in. I loved the people. It was such a vibe. Everybody was laid back. But we're seeing really cool things. We see this dude on these crazy tall stilts. We're hearing great music. We see people making things out of hand. And it's just an incredible place to be. The atmosphere of Jamaica is super dope. I'm thinking to myself, man, I wish we could stay here for 5 more days. And now we're going to get a taxi to somewhere. Oh, the Dolphin something. So we're about to go swim with dolphins, I think. Now, as we're walking through, just like every other country that we went to, we had to find some transportation. So we're sitting there waiting, looking for a cab, and we meet somebody who tells us, listen, if you pay me a certain amount, I'll be your cab driver for the entire day. I'll stay with you and the whole family. Now, because I'm not from Jamaica, you know, I'm from America, but I also know a little bit about running game, right? So I'm thinking to myself, now, if we pay this dude this money and he takes us to the first location, how am I for sure that he's not just gonna leave us at this location? It was a tough decision. I'm the father, I'm the dad, right? So everybody's trusting me to make a good decision. So I'm trying to read the guys. I'm talking to him and he says, listen, brother, trust me, I won't go nowhere. Me stay right here with your family, right? I said, okay, I trust you. We paid this man a certain amount of money to stay with us for the entire day. And I gotta say, you know what? He came through. Man, huge shout out to my boy, Sammy. As you watch, me and Sammy had a love-hate relationship. You'll see why. If you gotta hustle, hustle. And that's what's exactly is taking place over here. They're hustling, taking all the money. But what can you do? We're visiting, we're tourists, we don't know the locals. We don't know what's going on. I have a friend here, he said only a couple of minutes away from where I am, but he can't get off work today. which I'm probably sure if we did, we would probably save about $3,000 a day. But since he can't get off, Christopher Lawrence, terrible. We got to spend all the money. It's all right. Make the kids happy. So while on the cruise, we heard that this place called Dolphin Cove was a beautiful place to go. And we also heard that the ride getting there was just as beautiful. So we get in the car, we tell Sammy, hey, please take us to Dolphin Cove. I'm looking out the window and I'm seeing just how beautiful Jamaica is. Man, I just love being here. My family loves it. At this point, we've seen so many beautiful oceans and so many beautiful, different islands, but Jamaica just had a certain vibe about it that was just totally different. Now listen, I by nature try to be a very loving and laid back person, but Sammy, for whatever reason, had me in a position to where it was impossible for me to chill. Sammy seemed to be driving 100 miles per hour. So right now we're in the taxi and my man probably going about 200 miles an hour. I'm terrified. Taxi drivers. My man's driving very fast. I just didn't understand why he was going so fast. Now, me personally, my family fusses at me, tell me that I'm driving too slow. We get in the car with this man, and I don't know if he had to use the bathroom or if he had a bet that he could beat other people getting us to places faster than they could get their people. But this man was driving at an incredible speed. I was trying to wonder, are we racing? Are we in some sort of competition? Like, why are we traveling so fast? I don't understand. I feel like we're on a movie. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say something. Yeah, coming on this curve. Oh, yeah. And I don't know how the wheels are doing. Oh, we coming up on the curve right now, and they're not even slowing down. I got my whole family in the car. I'm scared, right? I'm trying to be chill. I'm trying to act confident, but in the back of my mind, I'm thinking he about to flip this van. I'm literally having to hold on to the seat because I feel like the way my stomach is doing right now. Have y'all ever played a race car game that maybe like Shenanigans or Dave and Buster's? Yeah, we just passed a sign real fast that said slow. My man going easily. We easily going about 97 miles an hour right now. Yeah, he's still going in the mountains, and we're terrified. So it got to the point to where I had to just straight up tell him, hey man, look, can you slow down? I'm scared. Can we slow down just a little bit? We're scared. The guy looking like, what? He kind of got an attitude with me like, man, I've been driving for I don't know how many years and I don't care about you being scared. We're going to be all right.
Excuse me. I work for Dolphin. I do this every day. Oh my God.
Yeah, but we don't.
Man,
we're terrified. Mr. Sammy, we know you're a professional, but I'm about to throw up.
I saw negotiate the price. And so was saying me this, that Dolphin Cove pay me $160 every day.
I'm like, brother, me don't know what you're doing, but slow down. What is it?
I do this every day. And I've been doing this one since 1976.
He done got mad.
1976. Since 1976, I've been doing this every day.
There's nothing more uncomfortable than being in another country in somebody else's car knowing that you have no control over anything. At this point, we had to just deal with what he was doing. Sammy was moving at an incredible amount of speed.
Before you were born, eh?
Before I was born?
No, you didn't born 1976, never know you, right?
Yeah, I was born in 85. You've been doing it, right?
So what if you had done in one of those buses that have 26 or 32 people squeeze up and them?
Less speed?
Terrifying.
I cannot express to you the level of fear that's in my heart right now. I'm typically not a scary person, and I ain't saying it to try to be hard.
You gotta try to pass this car.
But I am terrified. I mean, 100% scared. I really hope he doesn't try to pass his car in front of us.
He's gonna try.
It was pretty cool seeing the city as we're driving by. We saw like some just random goats running across the side of the road. I'm like, okay, it's a little different, but I'm feeling it's a vibe, right? So we on the way to the spot, and all of a sudden, Sammy just pulls over. He said, I'll be right back. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? We didn't ask you to stop. He just stopped out of nowhere. We don't know what this is. We don't know what's going on. And Sammy turns around and says, hey, I have to pee. I said, oh, okay, go ahead, bro. Go ahead and go pee. Okay, so we're on the way to go swim with the dolphins. And in the process of it, our taxi driver pulled over to go pee. He said, we're at the restaurant, rest stop. Anybody have to use the restroom? We all said no. And he said, well, give me a second. And he pulled over to go pee. We only have a couple of hours here on the island. And the time is ticking as he relieves himself. I'm almost positive my man didn't wash his hands. Nah, he didn't. No way he could have. The way he went in and the way he came out. So Sammy takes a bathroom break, you know, ain't nothing we can do but wait. So finally we get to this spot called Dolphin Cove.
Dolphin Cove.
Man, it's crazy. It's like a rainforest. They got all these animals, beautiful birds. They got, man, snakes, bunnies, and I mean, just all types of animals. And it's a great moment for your kids to really interact. We're walking into the place and these trees are coming over, huge palm trees and beautiful elephant ear trees. I mean, it's one of the most prettiest things that I've seen in person in my life. The kids are excited. We're all heading there. Finally, we check in. And so it's like, what do we want to do first? They had an aviary, so we figured let's go check out the aviary. We walk in and it's birds everywhere. Parakeets, man, huge birds like parrots and just all types of different birds. And so he says, hey, listen, take some food, put it in your hand, feed them. And I'm thinking to myself, what do you mean? So we put food in our hand and we hold our hands out. Birds come from everywhere. Now this was pretty cool, man, because I'm thinking, man, my kids are being able to experience something really dope. I've never done this in my life, but it was so cool, man, just being able to interact with all the different types of animals.
No, the back you go.
Need food, little buddy.
He just got on my shoulder. Look, he on my shoulder. Now look at Tiffany, Daddy.
You look really awkward.
You're like this. I don't have any food. I'm sorry.
This guy's just having a full course meal. Oh, he just bit the crap out of my hand.
So while we were there, one of my favorite things that I saw that they had was this huge koi pond. And these koi fish were just absolutely beautiful. Koi fish are some of the prettiest fish around, period. But they had hundreds of them all in one spot. Just sitting there watching them swim. And of course, we got birds flying around us. Man, it felt like we were actually living in the Jungle Book or something. It was crazy. I loved our tour guide. He was extremely patient. I mean, he never rushed us like, okay, guys, are y'all finished? There's more to see. He genuinely let us enjoy every single moment. It was just the attitude of the people over there. It was like, hey, live life, enjoy every second of it, just take it all in. So we walk over to the bunnies and the rabbits, and man, it's really cool, man. You get to really hold them and interact with them, feed them. You know, now London has never seen anything like this, so we put it in front of her face and she starts going crazy, right? She don't know what to do. Like, she's never seen anything like this. I'm just thinking to myself, Lord, please don't let my baby bite this bunny right here, because she puts everything in her mouth.
friend Bishop.
What up, what up?
Right?
The new brother.
Bro,
Yeah,
you
man.
made it.
Yes, bro.
Your dream, your plans.
I know I'm going to cry.
Wish you the best with the family, man. All right?
Yeah, same to you, bro.
Yeah, man.
God bless you,
Respect,
man.
brother.
Finally, we get to the main part. Now, this is the part to where the kids get to go swimming with the dolphins, and they were so excited because they couldn't wait for this moment. Everybody was talking about how cool it was going to be. There was a bit of a line, but nothing too crazy, but it was finally their turn. Now, in the process of waiting for them to get ready to go swim, we had Peanut, who wasn't old enough. She was just a little bit too short to be able to go do it. So we had to try to find something for her to do. Now, right across the way from where the kids were swimming with the dolphins, it was like a little swimming pool area for kids. That was all Peanut had to see. They had one lifeguard there who was super chill, just kind of sitting in the chair, jamming to some reggae music. And he was like, hey, tell her to get in, I'll watch her. She gets in, and I don't think that he knew what was getting ready to take place. So she's dancing, she's throwing water in the air, she's kicking water everywhere. And this dude is like, hey man, this your baby? I said, yeah. He said, it's a lot. I know, bro. This is just Peanut at her finest, right? But he was able to see a great show. Peanut didn't miss out on swimming with the dolphins because she had a blast swimming by herself. So eventually Peanut gets out of the pool and we go sit down because it's time for us to watch them swim with the dolphins. As I'm sitting there, my wife is holding London. London has a tendency to just kind of throw her body everywhere. She was about 2 inches from slamming her head on this rail that was blocking us off between us and the water. Finally, the dolphins start swimming in. Our kids are going crazy. I can see them in the distance like, we're getting ready to do this. It's gonna be crazy. So the dolphins swam in and our kids were able to ride with them. Dolphin Cove not only offered opportunities to go swimming with dolphins, but they had games. You could see all types of animals that were there in Jamaica, but also it was food. I mean, it was just a bunch of crazy stuff. It was really dope. It was a lot of things you could experience there. Jamaica, absolutely beautiful. Man, swimming with the dolphins, holding iguanas, look at this. It's so tropical, man, like beautiful plants, beautiful flowers. It's just a gorgeous place. We had a blast. Definitely gonna have to come back. It's amazing. Now, as we're getting ready to leave, it starts raining. I'm like, oh man, I hate when it rains, especially being, out of an area that I'm comfortable with. But a part of me kind of got excited because I thought, hey, if it's raining, that means we're gonna probably have a slower ride on the way back. So I was excited because I'm thinking, yeah, man, Mr. Sammy gonna have to slow down because it's raining. Back in the truck, we're riding with Mr. Sammy. It is raining very bad. Very, very bad. So I'm praying that he does not drive as fast as he did on the way here because the weather's terrible. Absolutely terrible. I got my baby. This is crazy. I don't know if Sammy thought that rain added stability to the car, but he went faster than what he was going on the way there. He was driving so fast, I'm thinking, man, what in the world are you doing? This man didn't slow down at all. There were moments to where the back of our van was fishtailing because he was going so fast. Getting ready to go get some jerk chicken, maybe some rice and beans with London. London is looking at the rain like, what is this? Hi, mama. Hi, mama. So we tell Sammy, listen, before we leave the island, we want to eat something good. We want to eat what you like to eat. Can you take us to a spot that you stop and you eat from time to time? He said, I know the perfect place, brother. So he takes us to this spot, and it's like everything that I thought a Jamaican food spot would be. All right, we're at a place called the Ultimate Jerk Center. About to have some jerk. I'm gonna have some jerk pork. My wife is gonna get some jerk chicken. Right there. Kiddos, what y'all gonna get?
Jerk chicken.
Jerk chicken? Jerk chicken? Jerk chicken? getting ready to go down. We're trying to figure out why the whole island is calling them jerks. We don't know if they were rude before they died or what, but we hope they don't make us jerks. But we're excited. So we had jerk chicken, we had jerk pork, we had all this like jerk stuff, and man, it was good. Like,
Or you want some French fries?
tropical rhythms, you know, the mango carrots. They say it's good for you. So it's going down. Let's get it. Oh snap. Jerk pork, rice, vegetables, and peas. It's getting ready to go down. And they said this sauce right here, they said if you don't want your food to be hot, don't touch this. They said don't touch. But me gonna touch because we got to try it. We here on the island and we got to try everything. After we eat, I thought maybe Sammy would slow down just because we ate. You know, usually when you eat, you get full, you kind of pull back a little bit. He went right on back to speed. Yeah, right on back to speed. This man was going so fast that he whipped my kids into somewhat of a coma. I look over and all of them were asleep. Tiffany sleep, Jonathan sleep. I mean, everybody's knocked out. But it was cool because, you know, them being up for so long, and when we get back on the ship, typically they're rowdy trying to figure out what else we're gonna do. But it was good. They were tired. They had a lot of fun. They ate good. It was time to take a nap. Peanut is having a really hard time trying to keep her head stable in the process of going to sleep. There was no way that I could not record this moment. Finally, we get back to the station where the ship docks, and I really love this part of Jamaica because, man, there's so many things for people to engage in. I mean, you have live music, you have food, you have people putting on concerts and shows right there in front of you, and it's just kind of random stuff, but they have this open market that you can walk through and buy so many things.
See.
Yeah, man. What are you saying now? I want to give it this. Here goes it.
Thank you, sir.
A size square shirt.
Is that the towel Tiffany had?
Huh?
I told her to hold it. I told her she needs to hold it. This has to be open. You have to be on it. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
So as we're walking, we just found Jesus in Jamaica in the form of Starbucks. Jamaica has Starbucks. And we are about to get some. It's going down. Right? Shout out to Jamaica. Starbucks.
Can you explain to the camera why we're at Starbucks in Jamaica?
Because we've been on the baby boat for 4 days, and we're craving something American. So
You were craving something American.
Hopefully, this white chocolate mocha tastes like.
And you say you don't even like dairy, so it's gonna hurt your stomach.
Well, I'm going straight to the butt.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, well, we're at Starbucks. We're about to get on the boat right after this. Right after this.
All right, we're going back to the boat. It's time to go. Jamaica was amazing. How'd y'all like Jamaica?
Amazing.
That was lit. It's crazy.
Jamaica was super dope. So finally, it was time to say farewell. We absolutely loved Jamaica. It is hands down my favorite place that I've ever been in any place in the world. I've been to a lot of different countries, a lot of different places. Jamaica holds #1 in my heart. Can't wait to see you again.
Want it to be your first day?
We are back on the ship and it was the last day for visiting islands.
Day.
How was
Jamaica.
How was Jamaica, guys?
Jamaica.
It was amazing. Jamaica, you definitely won. Out of Cayman Islands, Cozumel,
Put it all the way in.
Jamaica went the hardest.
And they had Starbucks.
Yes, and they have my wife.
Mom, here. Mom.
Good times. All right, so since we've been on the cruise, my kids have been doing rock, paper, scissors to see who takes the shower first. So we're getting ready to watch the battle right now. Who goes first, second, and third. All right? It's going down, y'all. Let's watch this. All right, first battle.
Goes against Izzy.
First battle. Let's see. So who's up for the first battle?
Me and Larry.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Big bro's out. All right.
Daddy has to go against the winner, right?
Yeah. Now you got to go against Lyric.
Please do it. Wait.
Come on.
Rock, paper, scissors.
No, stop. Start from the top. Here we go.
Wait.
1, 2, 3.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right, wait. Okay, so now, Easy and Jonathan for second place. Here we go. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it?
Papers.
Wait.
1, 2, 3.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right, so you saw it. The girls won today. Lyric got first. Easy got second. JoJo got last.
Because he's so young.
This has been one of the highlights of the trip, watching them do these battles. So after we take our showers, we get dressed and we get refreshed up a little bit. We say, man, let's see what else is going on the ship tonight. We stop in some little diner spots. We stop in some little karaoke spots, and it was cool. A lot of games and activities were taking place. But as it got later, we heard this loud music and we didn't know what was going on. We found out that the Royal Caribbean Cruise Line was throwing a huge party for every single person on this ship. It was crazy. My kids had a blast though. My wife and I, we had so much fun. It was like, man, just a really good time with our family. And of course, baby Marley, she was feeling the whole thing. London had a blast. Music was loud, but she was in there. She was having a good time. It was funny because they had people that were working on the cruise line throughout the entire trip. You could see them doing other things, but this particular night, all of them were like dressed up in outfits and costumes and putting on this crazy huge dance party. It was hilarious. They decided to start this huge conga line that went almost the entire length of the whole ship. It was crazy. My children, without any question, hopped right in. So we decided it was time to go back to our rooms and call it a day. We had a good time. Thank you guys so much for taking time to watch another episode of the Blended Squad family. Remember, even though the storms may come, remember to dance in the rain. God bless you. We'll see you next time.
So I got joy down in my soul. Said I've got joy down in my soul. Said I've got joy down in my soul. Said I've got joy down in my soul. If it was up to me,